He sucked them up. Yeah, sure, I got it, guys. Don't worry. Yo, right, everybody. The time is finally here. Dungeon Munchies, Chapter 3, the finale to the adventure, is finally out. And I'm excited about it, as you could probably imagine.
I was tired!
However, there's a little bit of a dilemma, which I hope you understand. We initially played this way back in 2019, June, Chapter 1. We finished it up in, a week or so. Chapter 2 came out December of the same year. Oh, no. December 2020. A year and a half or so later. We finished that up. And then sometime April 2021, we got a small little update that apparently finished up, or at least topped off Chapter 2, making the opening to here, to the finale, Chapter 3. Falcon, how much do you remember the story? So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna dive into this here as we have left off at the end of Chapter 2. And hopefully the game gives me like a dummy's version of a rundown of what's happened. So I'm like, oh yeah, so like my neurons start to spark up and they're like, oh right, that's what happened. If not, I'll propose to you, how about a fresh start from the very beginning, now that the game's over, to the very end. Without any sort of breakage. Maybe some of you that have forgotten what's happened as well would appreciate that. But maybe those that know exactly what's happened, maybe you could also let us dumb people know in the comments. Maybe a small little rundown could probably help me out, who knows. But for now, let's get to it. The one thing I will admit is that I am glad that since 2019 till today, that same save file that we started with is still functional. It's kind of insane. It's not something that happens too often, but at least I was never actually forced to restart, although, maybe restarting again would have probably done my mind here about what's happened a lot better. I don't even know what build we had happen here last time around. I have like the specter of a demonic bunny hovering above my head. Hello, you're probably as confused as I am right now. You don't even know the half of it, my friend. You can call me Rob. I'm an artificial intelligence created from the memories and personality of a man called Rob before he died. I spent a long time evading Nickel's detection. She'd probably label me as a malicious program and delete me instantly. Now Nickel is the third waifu that eventually joined up, the digital one. Rob, I kinda remember this dude, but not. I know we read a lot about him throughout the course of our adventure, but I mean, it's been over 2 years, dog. I was only able to slip onto the ship after you guys tore that hole into the barrier. I've been looking for you. I have to know if my theories are correct. For a while, I thought I was the only survivor after Putrid brought along the apocalypse. Yeah, I mean, I still remember that. I still remember Putrid. Big bad dude. The world's basically in the state that it is because of him. However, I have a reason to believe that I met another survivor. I don't remember him because after doing that person a big favor, which is color-coded as well, so it's probably like, hey dummy, you should probably pay attention to this. All my memories of him were wiped clean. Not only were my memories gone, all his stuff and any sign, recording, or evidence of his existence had all disappeared. That's when I realized that the manifestation ritual must have caused this. I'm guessing that was the ritual used to bring you into our world in order to stop Putrid. The price of performing that ritual is the complete disappearance of its initiator. As I am from this plane of existence, I am unable to detect anything relating to the ritual's initiator. However, since you live in a different plane of existence, you can probably see things he's left behind. The original owner of your body must have left an important message that only you can access. Well, before we solve that mystery, let's try to return you to Simmer and the rest of your gang. Can you also convince Nickel to not delete me? That right there is Grill's little green flame. Okay, that's a monster that I'm unfamiliar with. Luckily for us, I could put quite a bit of damage onto these boys. Now, do I have like, yes, I do have wall climbing abilities. All right. Like, I'm an absolute beast in this game, if I remember correctly. I prefer you to keep your bullet hell nonsense to yourselves right now, my friends, as I try to remember the controls as well. Okay. Oh! Okay. Yeah, I mean, I remember the SCP stuff that we mentioned, but I mean, that's completely different. That thing was about to vor me. Look, dog, you don't eat me. I eat everything here. Oh, there's that. Those get, I mean, that looks freaky back there, which, oh, look at that face, which it actually does, but those were actually common enemies in the last chapter that we did. Now there's like apparently angels from hell popping up. Is what you're dropping, boys? Are we good? We're good, right, boys? You're not gonna attack me, are you? Yes, they are. I remember this enemy from the last chapter that we did, but I don't remember him being this big. That's the problem. Did you see everything that was out there? See, it was kind of creepy, man. Camel. Yeah, what are the voices you use, Falcon? I mean, look how long it's been. I remember the story, dog. You expect me to remember voices? Simmer told us to escape, but to where? There's too many of them. It's only a matter of time before this place gets flooded. Fuck. Keep it together, man. Why are you always the first to want any side of trouble? Then why don't you teach me how you're supposed to fight those things? Hey, look. He's back. Oh, forget everything I said. I think we got this in the bag. Yo, I had to carry the team while you were gone. Do you know how tiring that was for me? Yeah, probably not as hard as it was for Simmer and Grill. They need him more than we do. Well, get back there. What are you waiting for? I can hold him back just fine, but they'll probably need your assistance. Tyler, where's Uncle Z? Weren't you in charge of him? Oh. Fuck. Uncle Z? I remember Uncle Z. I think it's, the guy who taught them all about, cooking to begin with. Anything else from you guys? Oh. So the True Light Sword. Good thing about doing some melee. It's gonna be a secondary weapon, primary weapon. Maybe we could pair these two bad boys up here for a melee build. Flaming Halberd, Wind Bow, and Bone Shield. Well, I mean, we could technically make all of these. Okay, so we'll test some of those out later. Right now, let's see what we got here. Oh, it's Lickspit. The Lord of the Forest is sacrificing herself on the front lines. Surely we can't stay back and be a bunch of cowards. We have to fight to earn our hope. I'm afraid I don't see a future for any of us. Quite literally, because he can't see anymore, I think. Dead and gone flourish at his presence, sing for our doom. Jeez Louise. These places seem to get creepier and creepier, don't they? Ugh. Oh, good. Something tells me that guy isn't really quite welcoming. A lot of platforms also probably indicate here's gonna be our boss fight more than likely. Oh, there's the girls too. Our attacks are completely useless, Grill. I think this is the end. Come on, I just gave you some mana. We're gonna find some time after this to fix that self-sabotaging attitude of yours. Alright, to be honest, you have a point. I'm out of ideas. I still have so many things in my bucket list. At least we can save the others by stalling this monster sting. You're right. At least we'll be able to save some people. I'm here, by the way, so I could probably help. Terror Tubby? Terrible monstrosity. Let it go. Let it all go. Everyone dies. You and your friends. Me and my horrible family. We'll all be dead. Yay! Mr. Putrid is generous to grant us the gift of death. This gift brings us joy that exceeds this mortal realm. Boo, that makes no sense at all. Grill, we're both running out of mana, so we should try that secret move we developed. You mean the hybrid soul Mercury retrograde quantum blockchain light beam? It feels kinda gross though. I don't care how gross it feels. If we're going down in a blaze of burning glory. Huh? He sucked them up. And he bottled them up. Uncle Z, but how? Didn't you lose your memory? I did. But then I forgot I had Alzheimer's and it all came back. Oh, that's cute. You and your stupid jokes, it's really Uncle Z. I'm sorry, but I had to stop you from wasting your mana. Stay inside and take a break. Leave the rest to me. Yay, I finished my first job. I will now fight another spirit that may rival Mr. Putrid in power. Are you strong? Come and try to hurt me. Go, go, go. Yeah, sure, I got it, guys. Don't worry. Okay, jeez. Okay, it's been a while here, so we gotta remember how the combat works again. The guys at the oh, okay, that's gonna stop me. I forgot that my dash attack does let me avoid projectiles, so that's good. Definitely gotta abuse that system. Okay, now you're making things spawn underneath me. That's not cool. Doing it again. Go through there. Chill, chill, dog. Don't stop doing it. Now he's purposely tracking me. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Remember, we recover HP the more damage we do every single hit. Which is the reason why I love this rapid attack of ours. Not that strong, but the healing potential of it, if I remember correctly, was amazing. What the hell is this now? 20 damage? I don't like that. Slide through. No, 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 no. He's gonna try to stop me out. No, he did it. He did it. He made the platform underneath me disappear. Okay, chill, Falcon. You're losing it. You were doing so good, now you're losing. Chill, chill. Okay. It's coming this way. Let me recover HP, boys. Recover HP, boys. Ah, no! Jerk. Okay. What we got? What we got now? Oh, he's gonna do it again. Dodged it this time. Platform disappearing? Yes. I saw it this time happening. Get out of the freaking thing. Okay, we could actually still evade through those mouths, surprisingly enough. Just don't get caught by those things that stop me in place. Like that. I think I avoided the damage right there on that one. He's almost down. That white bar right there is his last. Oh, we got him! Yo! Oh, good, we got it. You beat me. Amazing. He was right. You cannot be defeated by anything in this dimension. You are just like him. Oh, putrid. Undying, imperishable, unstoppable. He may not have the means to force you out of this dimension, but it works both ways. You are powerless to stop him. However, Mr. Putrid can erode your will to stay in this world. How many times can we break down Simmer's mind? Don't you dare mind break my girl. You perverted Ochi-san. How long until we burn through Grill's soul? Everything you care about, everyone worth saving, they will leave you one after the other. We will fight, tear, and destroy ceaselessly on his behalf until there's nothing left, but you and oblivion. I mean, tough talk from a guy who's tough talk from a guy who just walked into a pile of spikes. Yeah, I mean, tough talk from a guy who's just like literally a statue now, right? Where are we going? Up through here? Oop. I mean, is this where we're still going? I guess so. Uncle Z.
I'm glad he placed his hope and trust into you. It was the right choice.
Uncle Z, we missed you so much. Grill kept being mean to me after you left. That's not true. You're the one who kept causing trouble. I have to clean up after her all the time.
I'd love to stay longer, but his summoning spell for me is running out of time. You know how this works, don't you, Simmer?
You're sacrificing your soul to maintain your identity and memories. This will be the last time we'll ever meet. Forever.
Correct. Since my soul's about to go to zero anyways, why not use it to restore some of your magic?
Who's this person you keep talking about? Why did he do all this?
To give you a fighting chance. He set that spell so it would trigger when Putrid becomes active. He asked me to convey a very important message at this time. The Stargate Project is not a hoax. A colony world exists out there. Look for my next message. Don't give up.
Uncle C, I was always looking for ways to revive you. Is this really how you want it to end?
Seeing you two learn how to cook was enough to make my life worthwhile. Yes, I don't mind. At least I got to see you again with my own two eyes. You girls are incredible to have chosen life. Even in such dire times, there's nothing more noble. Please accept the rest of my soul. Goodbye. See you. around. We're back, Simmer. The Stargate project was a serious project. We just had to play this terrible puzzle game to put the pieces together. Even if that's true, so what? Look at all the sacrifices we've had to make just for one of Putrid's minions. How many people do I have to lose just to open that Stargate? What's the point of living if I'm the only one alive?
Oh, you're suddenly back or what? Oh yeah, 1 second before I leave for good.
Oh right, the ancestor recipes that I had refused to teach you are hidden in the Sarsafara City Hall. I stashed it there to spare from the government purchase. Ancestor recipes? The ancestor recipes? Oh, wait, don't go yet. Uncle Z, which building did you stash it in? I was kidding, I want to live. I promise I'll thrive and prosper.
Ooh, new book?
I still need to explain your new job. To put it simply, right now, you can't handle Uncle Z's ancestor recipes just yet. Simmer and I plan to use the resources in Sarsafara City to create new recipes and enhance our cooking skills. Sarsafara City used to be the residential community for high-ranking officials. Unlike normal citizens, they had the right to cook. They must have left behind some amazing, ancient kitchenware. You will have to fight monsters sent by the evil god himself, collect ingredients, find the ancestor recipes, and study the secrets of the Stargate. Those are responsibilities fitting for an aspiring master chef. You're giving him too much work, Simmer. I haven't fully recovered yet, but I'm sure we can handle ingredient collection. Oh, you always want to shoulder every minute task. You should sit back and look at the bigger picture. Give fitting tasks to the appropriate people. Besides, he won't mind the work. He understands that we're in this together, and he can learn a lot from this. Just let me explain. My android wife consented to every single thing we ever did together, even if it does look kind of... Silence. Your so-called wife is a surveillance drone. You were doing unspeakable things to her optical sensors. You should be deleted immediately.
Nice.
Nicole, Rob helped us. Let him speak already. I have a question for him. Affirmative, reluctantly, complying. Ugh. How long have you been like this, and how did you find this?
Wow, 2 tough questions right from the get-go. Someone helped me achieve this digital form, but I don't remember his identity, nor any memory related to him.
Uncle C also mentioned that person. He must have used some sort of memory wipe to erase his existence, but he's also trying to send us messages. Bizarre. That wasn't a memory wipe. Simmer, do you know what's going on? That person never wiped out anything. There's bits of my memory that were haphazardly clouded by a dark mist. If I try hard enough to erase that mist...
No, don't do that.
Why?
I think the erasure of his existence is part of a larger and more complex spell. If we force the reveal, we might ruin the spell. If he's trying to help us, I don't think we should go against his intentions. Our job is to not think about him and pretend he doesn't exist while trying our best to find messages he left behind.
I don't even know what's happening now, so let's change the subject. I have to pretend he doesn't exist even though I know he does? That just makes me want to think about him even more.
I mean, not wrong. What do we got here?
How's Clifford doing? How bad's the contamination? When will he wake up from his coma? He cut his tail right off to stop the infection, so that shouldn't be a problem. Also, he's not in a coma, he's just carsick. Vine has temporarily lost his vision, but place him in some muddy water and his eyes will grow right back.
Do I get a disability stipend while I wait for my eyes to recover?
Then, how are you doing, Professor?
Oh, you know this better than anyone. I don't have many days left.
I guess we'll leave the professor to you guys.
We'll try to communicate with him until he's entirely consumed. That's one brave friend you got there.
You seem to know a lot about that monster.
Yeah, I've been studying ever since the apocalypse. Putrid used CO4, nutrition cakes, the water supply, the internet to expand his influence.
The internet? How?
Oh, he activated everything under his influence in that terrible day. It wasn't just the CO4 that turned people into monsters. Anybody who used their tap, their appliances, their phones, or their browsers were turned into monsters.
If your account is true, that would explain why the AI systems were shut down. That also explains why the barrier couldn't stop the infection. Putrid was everywhere. That doesn't sound right to me. If he was really that powerful, why didn't he just blow up the entire place up a million times? Why would he let anything survive?
I don't know, the infection only lasted a few days. After that, it all just disappeared. After they were infected, the human monsters began to move as if they were preying. Then they just keeled over and died.
I think someone or something was able to stop Putrid.
Perhaps. Let's hope we can learn more about this from your friend's courageous sacrifice. Okay. No more, guys. Let me go kick some ass. Hey, aren't you... Is this like a relative of that cone guy from earlier in the game? I remember that dude. Alright, this will be teleportation. It's all good. What is this? Force-fed hearty heartburn borscht. Unlock multiple stomachs. Switch between different sets of stomachs and weapons on... No! So I can swap builds now? This is it, right? Yo! Give me that! Oh, fire! Okay. I mean, I wanted to explore, but not necessarily, what the hell? Oh, new item, right. Scare me. Wanted to explore, not necessarily burn my ass. Oh, good, we have a wind effect, too. So based on the scarab and the dust, I guess we're looking at a little desert area. Considering it was called, what was it, the Sarahasa whatever area? I guess that makes sense. Chill. Don't burn the booty. Should I assume that these holes are dead? I mean, you don't die in this game by falling, dude. Alright, hold on. Let me get this and... It doesn't seem like it leads to anything. Oh, but it does. Oh, good. Not this scumbag again. Alright, hold on. If that's really the case, then we gotta go back and see where those fellers dropped you the first time. Ah, they're all waiting for me. How about that? Oh, not you again. Oh, fire. Fire. Okay, stop. Chill. Don't stay too long on it. Just a little hop and a go. Aha. Weapon blueprint, a desert jail. Found instructions for the desert jail. Yes, we did. Go down here. Yeah. Oh, you're so annoying. But they're down. Hey, boys. Start up. Fire ground. Don't spend too much time. Jump and go. Centrifuge. Makes an all-natural synthetic steroid and organic scorpion pheromones. Oh, does it now? I did actually see that one of the new recipes required that in particular to make. So we have unlocked a new dish, actually, surprisingly enough. Not a weapon, but a dish. Okay, so we're done through there. Perfect. Got them secrets. Oh, Scorpion Boy. Scorpion Boy is a tough boy, too. Look at that. Oof. He takes quite a bit of a beating with that Shellvis. Let's go down here again, I suppose. Oh, God. See, I was shooting down there hoping that if he was down there like as an enemy, we could cheese him. But he's trying to cheese me, too, somehow. I'm not sure how he's doing what he's doing. Coming from above that way. Scorpion, please. I'm gonna out-cheese you, believe me. Chill, Scarabs. Chill. Jumping. Weapon Blueprint Warhammer 22. Oh! Now that's gonna be probably the melee weapon we try out. The Warhammer. Who's that back there? Oh, he's a slave master or something. He's making them pineapple save away, making that cone statue. Okay, so here we could check out the new things. Yeah, this is the thing that I mentioned. So, enables 100 cracked fists while empty-handed. Attack speed cannot be increased. Oh, dude. So I could become like, you know, Kenshiro? Let's get a move on. These 10 statues should be done by tonight. Put your backs into it, I'll make you. I thought we would be free after we overthrew the Lord of the Forest. Know your place, maggots. Why am I in command? Because I am better than you. Shut your mouths, work your asses off, and one day you can also be in my position. Do you miss the Lord of the Forest? Do you want to be fed to hungry monsters? Give me one reason I shouldn't write you up right now and send your miserable ass back to being cattle feed.
Oh, look at those poor little plants, my lord. What shall we do? Zip it. We have an evil interdimensional deity to deal with. Now it's not the time. Instead of clowning around, why don't you use some of that energy of yours to find the Sarasota City Hall? I never really came out here much. It's just too much sand. I don't like sand.
Okay, it's built. Let's continue on with the same build though. And I guess technically over time already. A lot of it was story for now. Let's see if we can find one more salt. What grabbed me? The scarabs? Oh! Let's see if we can find one more save spot. And then we'll wrap up. So I want to see a bit more. Ah, yeah. Ooh, dodge that one. Dodge that one too. Haha, Snake Man, finally got your move set in order. Scorpion again. Okay, maybe I lied about having it in order. Okay. More. Oh boy, it's like snake heaven. Oh, we're snakes. Ooh. Flamethrower, okay. I mean, this is how you deal with all these scarab bugs, to be honest with you. You burn them. Maybe through here. Hidden passage, yeah! That's gonna be it. Ow, ow, okay, ow. Taking a lot of damage doing getting here. Oh, this is a lot of dudes. Dash through and avoid damage. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, this has to be the way to that recipe we saw, though. If not for the freaking wind pushing me up, there we go. Stab yourself? I mean, is it really? No, it's gotta be. I don't need that heal just yet, so we can leave that alone. Okay, don't impale myself. Please move. Yep, there it is. Mixed powdered shark, cartilage, and lab-grown crystal sugar. Good. The hell is that guy? It's a sand shark. And his fin's a sword. Come out here, coward. It is a sand shark. Use their sharp fins to glide effortlessly through the sand. Yeah, no kidding. We could. I didn't want to pick it up though. Oh, well, seems we're going down no matter what. Oh, no, not this again. Oh, my most dreaded part of the game. Avoiding damage. We got water down below and a save spot here. Guys, we're way over time with this, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We shall come back with some more Dungeon Munchies, but think about what I said about maybe getting a refresher course in the entire story by maybe starting from the start at some point, or just continue from this one. What makes a bit more sense to you guys? I mean, I guess it's starting to come back to me now as we've gone through some of the storages now. They did a good job here at the story chapter 3, like kind of giving us a rundown though, so I guess there is that. So I don't know, maybe we'll just continue from here after. We'll see. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna see off camera about getting myself a melee build, so we could swap on the fly to something different. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Return to Dungeon Munchies. Let me know in the comments what you think. Leave a thumbs up for the old YouTube algorithm.
Obviously.